Here we are back on West Cornwall Local. That is the name, right? Yep. We are back in the class British Rail Class 150 diesel multiple unit, and this time we're going on the branch line. So we are going from St. Erth to St. Ives, which is like a fairly short journey. It's less than 20 minutes, and then I'm going to do the journey back as well because it's like should only be like a 2-minute wait. So, without further ado, I'm going to start. But first of all, let me just mentally remind myself what I have to do first. Open the doors. And it looks like the platform is on the right. Yes, open the doors. Master key, forward, lights already on. TPWS, right, yep, okay. Windows unlocked. You. Forward. TPWS. Oh, lovely. Listen to that. Oh, I'll put the heating on actually because it's November. Sure, there's a way to put the fan on. Oh, hi. Yes, right. Oh, wiper as well. Release the brakes and let's go. Come on. Right, what's the speed limit? 15 miles an hour, I think. With speed limit, with speed. What do they call speedometers? Oh, but no, there's a handy little sign there to tell me. Here we are back in lovely West Cornwall on a rainy day. And I'm delighted to tell you, having visited the forums, that this is in fact a terrible route, and the scenery is awful, and it can't. The performance is terrible. Even my own eyes seem to be deceiving me, because I still think it's a really good route. Oh, I haven't noticed this collection of bridges before. Cool. Right, where are we up to now? 30 miles an hour. Right, let's go. Ooh, clunky clink. These rails aren't very well laid. But early 90s BR. What can I say? Well, I've got a minute to get to Leland. Leland. And it's not this station. This station is, or was in real life at this point, closed, but it does still have people walking up and down it. And PIS. I think because there are like services that do stop there because they have to, but the station is, but like useless services. My voice sounds different. I sound like I'm lisping because I've got retainers in my mouth. So let's change the profile of my teeth and ooh, 45 seconds for 300 yards. Can I do it? I think I can do it. I can. Get in. Throttle off. Ooh. Say, I am liking the occasional sort of clunky clunks you get as you go around corners on this route. I don't think I need to brake it too. No, I do. Or on a downward slide. Come on, full service. Oh. Now I never know. Well, I assume maybe for all train and in different countries it's different. I do remember someone saying on Glasgow Catholic Circle, you should brake hard to begin with, and then release the brakes so that as you need. But then someone else said no, you should come in medium and then increase the brakes or decrease them depending on if you need to. I wonder what the best way to do it is. So I always think the better way to do it is just try and brake softly and then increase the braking towards the end if you're not going to make it. But then I suppose that does create that sort of sudden stop at the end, which isn't what you want. But then braking hard to begin with always seems like you just create the jolt in a different way. I mean, really, route knowledge and knowing exactly where to start softly braking and stop is probably the way to do it, but there must be some kind of substitution for that, like when you're learning a route. This does actually, I'll be honest, this seems like a route similar-ish to Northern Transpennine that I would quite like to get to know in terms of like speed limits, gradients, so I could play without the hood. Surprisingly, Brighton Mainline is another one, but we'll have to see with that because I get distracted and a lot, and Brighton has a lot going on. Oh. Look at this, beautiful. Alright, I'm going to push up the throttle fast as I can because I've got to get a 1 mile in 3 minutes and I've only got 30 miles an hour limit. Oh. Annoying that they did just leave that open, but there's probably a reason for that. It'd be good to be able to have the view. Try and recreate it. Ooh, lovely. Nice winding coastal. I have to say the clouds look quite good as well. Couple of passengers sat near each other, always weird in an empty carriage. Ooh, what a strange seat to sit in as well. Oh, love the sound. That constant like squeaking and rattling, it's lovely. But yet again, I am reliably informed by other people, some of whom haven't even played this themselves, that it's completely incorrect and terrible. So what do I know? I'll just continue having fun. Right, here we go. 500 yards, right, on a downward slide. Yeah, but I'm only going 30, so it's not going to be a problem to brake late. He says it's exactly the kind of place where Lee's on the line and like water and cause adhesion problems, and I'll slide into that station. Right, let me go in. I can stand as well, can't I? Ah. Good grief, I didn't pay much attention to the station, but like that little walkway is so reminiscent of like rural British stations. Oh, and that view is lovely. Very good in autumn as well, I have to say. You do get that kind of oh, let me stop on the right place. Right, there we go. And with 10 seconds to spare? Nearly, just about. Right, let's see if I can get the doors closed, and then every time I try and be clever with this, I always overplay it. Oh, but it goes really quick on this one. Little branch line only has like 15-second loading times. No, I'm not going to wait, I'm going to go. Oh, I love it. Those houses on the hill. Very reminiscent of Cornwall. Right, and where's the next time? Oh, St. Ives is the next one. Good. Right, now, need to start thinking, because I'm going to have to turn the train around. What do I need to do? Right, well, first I need to overcome the potential door problem we're going to have. That's the big bug that I've been... the only big bug I've so far experienced. But I need to do the freight routes, because I've seen people talk about a bug with the vacuum and air brakes on the 37. Although, again, that seems like an easier one to get around, because you can just change the button. Whereas this one, it's trial and error to see what will work with the doors. Wow, which throttle mode am I in? Because this is keeping me at a solid 29. It's perfect. Throttle 1, not bad. Must remember that. Throttle 1 tops out on a 0 incline at 30 miles an hour. Right, I've got 15 coming up, which makes sense because that's the approach to the station, I guess. And ooh, no, now I'm on a steep hill. Let the braking commence to 15, and unless this is quite steep, I actually do need to. Yeah, that'll do, right? Yeah. Ooh, lovely jubbly. Now, I have been to St. Ives. Oh look, there's a seagull actually flying. Oh wow, I haven't noticed that before on this route. Well, that's cool. Oh, they just disappeared. Now that's probably the worst example of the pop-ins I've seen on this route yet. Right, so I've been to St. Ives, but the other side, like always on the other side of the little peninsula. I certainly didn't see this station. I'm sure maybe it looks a little bit better now. This is very early 90s BR. Are you gonna let me stop there? Yes. Right, doors unlocked. Weird bloody door issue. Okay, right. Oh well, there was no door issue. It just didn't unload the passengers. Well, that's fine by me. Right, continue because the next journey is like immediately after this. So I'm going to return to. Oh look, I got a gold. I'm going to return to the free roam and then turn to free roam. Look, I should actually do the class 150 introduction. Really, then maybe I'd understand more about the train. But I refuse. Right, so turn off the wiper. Don't need that. Put this into full service. Throttle off. Reverser off. Wait, what turns the reverser on? That. And then turn that off. I guess I can turn the heat off as well. Oh, I didn't even. And the TPWS. Can I mean, I suppose I could just leave it on. I don't see why I should have to do it at the other. Oh no, I need to change the lights. Oh, that nearly got me. Right, I need to turn on tail lights. Tail lights on. Destination indicator can go off. Marker lights off. Is that correct? Wait, no, there's still something on. Oh, Instrument lights, marker lights. Oh, this one needs to be off. Off, right. Oh. No, I'm going to walk through the train. One, to see if all the passengers got off. Check any rubbish on the floor. Ooh, the floors do look dirty and marked. That's quite nice to touch. I mean, they don't need to be so dirty and marked, because these were quite new trains at this time. Right. I didn't see any passengers. That's actually quite good. Let me come into here. First things first, TPWS unisolate, heating on. I can hear that fan. That's pretty cool. I have no idea if I've ever bothered vigilance. Which one's DSD? I don't care. I don't want to be pressing a cling thing, a clunk and clunk. Right, unlock doors. Oh wow, it's worked. Okay, well I didn't encounter the door bug then. Right, headlights. Day. Wiper fast. I'm gonna put the brake into one. Ooh. Good grief. Oh, big. Oi. My mistake. Forward. Right, so next time I do a cab switch over. Remember the bloody reverser. Now, I do have slightly longer on this service back. Oh, thought I did put them. I put them on day, but I must have left my tail lights on. Damn it! There we are. God damn. In fairness, I didn't have that much time to switch over. Still, I'll know for next time. Have to turn the tail lights off. They don't just turn off when you switch the day lights on. I mean, it's an old train. And actually, I quite like the system of having these buttons of everything laid out separately. Just a little bit more to remember. And I mostly like that there isn't like important stuff up here. That always annoys me about the cab. So I'm like, do I have to stand up and get to it? Would I have to do that in real life? Well, this might be important, but it's not clickable. So for our purposes, it's not. This, I don't know what this does. Train stop override, no idea. Ooh. Ooh. It changed automatically. Oh, that makes sense because it update itself, right? Oh, and I haven't used this to draw either. But that doesn't matter because I don't have DSD on. Come on. Oh, it's quite nice driving back this way. Right, it was throttle 1 that should keep me at a steady 29. That's good. And that'll get me to Carbis Bay. This is a nice little branch line. This is a good branch line experience, I have to say. I'm trying to think, are there any other English, British branch liney routes? Not I mean, West Somerset Railway basically is it. And that's heritage rather than branch line experience. It's like former branch line, now heritage line. I'm trying to think, are there any branch? I mean, there's like the Reggae branch on the Brighton Main Line, but that's one stop. It's barely a branch. You do get a good branch line experience actually with Boston Sprinter. I can't remember the name of the station, but there's a MBTA service that. Oh, right. Oh, that little slope. This is like such a good. So reminiscent of like a rundown rail station. you ever go to like the UK or anywhere outside of a big city, you'll find stations that are like this, where it's literally like a platform with nothing, and a ramp that leads down from some random estate. Oh yeah, open the doors. Right. Oh, it's lovely. I have tried putting this livery on a 40 and a 37, because the 37 that comes with this route does run passenger services, and you can do it in the livery designer. Unfortunately, it's really difficult to get the writing right, the font. So the color scheme is very easy. It's just a bunch of, you just use different squares of different like dimensions. But this, God, this bloody text is difficult. Usually, like with the text they use for the intercity, you can use the text that comes with the livery designer and just add little serifs, and you get basically the intercity font. You cannot do that with this one, because it's like, I mean, it's very stylized. Look at that, very stylized. And so the like sort of Arial font you get in the livery editor just doesn't work as a base thing. And I'll be bloody. I don't think I can. Frankly, I don't think I can be asked to do a bespoke font from scratch. And without it, it kind of it doesn't look right. Oh, oop. That should have had a whistle board, no? Maybe it did, and I was just talking about important stuff like my... Okay, right. Oh, that's nice for you as well. Doesn't look like much, but it's nice to have that kind of, here's a little single track, and there's like I don't know what you call it, like a hill on the horizon. This, incidentally, is also why I like the grey overcast weather. You get like a mist that sort of blocks out the fact that that's probably just like a big blob of green. Although that said, as I got in when I did my first video, and I think the first time I tried the route as well, it doesn't look bad in sun, the mainline route. This one, maybe I can see it, because you get that kind of the greenery that just without it just looks like a repetitive green grass texture. You can kind of see it there, but that is literally every route. Ooh. I have to say, I like this more and more. I mean, this loco and some of the quirks of this route, I do like them more and more. Still, it's a very non-rush hour route. I think London Commuter is, service-wise, one of my favourite, because there's so much. Like, it spoils you for choice. And on PC, with all the layers, it's pretty damn good. And if my PlayStation 5 arrives next week, potentially there too. But I might hold off putting TSW on that for the moment, because it just sounds like a nightmare. Whistleboards, I may ask about, actually, because they put them in the game before, but then it just seems like something that, I mean, because some of the crossings do have like audio sounds, but they wouldn't necessarily need a whistleboard. I don't know. It's quite a cute view as well, isn't it? Was this limited to 20 miles an hour on the way up? Doesn't feel like it was. Feels like it was 30 miles an hour almost the whole way in the other direction. Keep your eye on the road. Rails. I have to say, the driver models are the only ones I really like, for their kind of, they always look like they're trying to avoid looking at you in the camera. Oh wait, no. Solid 1. Get it to 1. Oh no, turn it off and then... There we go. Oh, wait, I should actually be convenient to stop. Ooh, whoa, I'm early. Oh, that's because I don't think I waited at the last station. No. No, I was late I was late to leave at the last station, wasn't I? Again, my attention to detail. Oh. Well, I'll give the passengers a bit longer at this station. Oh, that's a healthy amount of passengers getting on. I think more passengers get on this branch than they get on the main line. The old station house. Doesn't look that old. Oh. No, I shan't be going to the ice cream stand. I really hope they make these work. I don't think it'll be soon, but I think they will. Right, release and... Oh, it's lovely. I'm sorry that I turned the sound down for these things, but you know. Sorry to all these passengers who really could have gone if I'd have waited, but not my problem. Right, where's that 5 mile an hour next? Okay, just going into St. Erth. Okay, it's that curve. It's this curve. It's going to drop me to 5. So I'm going to... Oh, is there a train there? Oh no, that's just coaches. And so that's the one thing I'd be interested to know about this timetable is I assume that there would be some like well, the UK's never been quite good for this, timetabling link between these services that are shuttle between St Ives and St Erth, and St Erth trains going to Penzance or St Austell or Truro, and it doesn't seem like there are. Like when I get there, I don't think there'll be another train pulling up on the other platform. It's not. I mean, usually the timetables are based on something. So, and yet, I've taken enough public transport in the UK to know it's very rarely jointly thought about in terms of timetabling. Certainly I've taken enough buses to train stations to realise, oh yeah, the timetable just doesn't match at all. Oh, it's nice seeing this, like, trundle along a single line track. These roads, I guess, I don't know, I think we'd be passing underneath rails. Okay, I will ease off now. No, I'm going to keep on, and then I'm just going to drop to 5 at the last minute. Okay, right. Well, that's about here. I don't understand why it's giving me a yellow, because it's a terminating platform, but oh my god, 5 miles an hour is so horrendously slow. How long do I gotta go? 200 yards at this speed. No, it'll take me up to 15, I think, once I pass these switches. Or is this going to be an excruciating 2 minutes? Oh, I've got to pass those too, so maybe it'll take a lot. Oh well, at least yeah. When you're going this slow, it lets you go a little bit over. Ooh, 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 ooh. 1 mile an hour. Well, 0.9 of a mile an hour over. Oof. That is a nice view. In fact, if anything, it looks almost like it still looks too quaint and nice. It should be like rubbish strewn everywhere. Ooh. These bins bring back memories as well. Plastic bins. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, there we go. Right. Hopefully when I close the doors, that'll finish the bloody service. But I may go back to free roam just to see. Nope, didn't finish the service, so I'll open and close them again. Ah, there we go. See, trial and error. Sometimes I've had to go through and close one of them manually. Well, another gold. Huh. What can I say? Even when I'm terrible, I'm good. Apart from, I've done a few services on here. I think the last time I tried to do these branch line services, I got silvers. And I was like, I don't know how. How? Probably, well, yeah. I mean, I know how. But at the time, I was like outraged. Right. Free roam? Yeah. And see what time the next service starts. And if not, just have a wander around the station. Oh, it's miles away. 16, yeah, I'm not going to wait around to do that, but I'll have a wander around the station. Ooh. Does the button work? Oh, it does. Oh, well, oh, and it closes it as well. Wouldn't it be nice for a train to come along here, for me to get on, to go to Penzance, and have a wander around there too? Oh, there's a light loco move going on. That's the O8's taking out these carriages from what I assume is a 37 or a 40 or something, and it's gonna push them back in, and then the 40 will go back in. Oh, I wish I was seeing that. Right, what time is it? so I know it's where it's about 11:30ish. Okay. Anything coming from up here that I could jump on? It's unlikely because this is a quiet route. Um, as I've said, as I said in my previous video, you're not getting a rush hour route here. You're getting an early 90s British rail route, which means you're not getting high frequencies at all. And even with the layers, it's only 20 extra services, so you're really not going to feel that much of a difference. And you're not even going to encounter. I haven't encountered. There's only one service I've done so far where I encountered one of the express services. And I have attempted to do the express services as well. Oh, I'm shocking at them. I need to train myself back up with the those big old locos and the Mark II carriages. With the class 40, or was it 37? I literally was like, oh, I'm terrible. Well, I seem to have missed out on all the good stuff. Down there. What a shame. But the good thing about this game and this route is like, well, any route, is I can just spawn in at 11:30 down here, or 25 past, and see what's going on. Which I may do, and maybe I'll make a video of it. But for now, thank you for watching. I think this is a nice little branch line run because it's so short and so small, and because some of these services have a really quick turnaround time, it's one that tempts me to sort of hang around. Like, I'm almost tempted to hang around for the next service and do that, and just keep doing it. But yeah, I'm also, you know from any video I've ever made, I have no attention span. So I'm like, I'll just be like this the whole time, waiting for the train, for the time to come. And that's, yeah. So I will bid you farewell. I will say thank you for anyone who watched. Still, I think this is a decent route. In spite of many voices of opposition, it seems. I think this to me, I just love the look of it. This whole scene, brilliant. And yeah, I'll probably do another video. I'll try and do one of the express routes, but I'm kind of like, oh, I kind of wanted this route for this train, so I'm less inclined to do those at the moment. And I have started putting together a scenario for the HST, GWR HST and 166 to try and see if you can create something. It's not that easy with the paths available in the scenario planner at the moment. There may be something, I've just got to figure out which is the best direction to do it going in. So what I tried to create was one that was going from Penzance to St. Austell, and it the timings didn't quite work, and I found myself hitting a red like immediately. And that's then I realised the signalling blocks are huge, so it's really difficult to do that, because if you put a train in front of you, you're going to get stuck if you're travelling, and because of the way that the scenario planner works, you can't schedule a train to leave before you. If you've set a train one stop ahead of you to leave at the same time as you leave, you'll get stuck behind it. Especially if you're trying to go fast and you're not a stopping service. So yeah, but I can keep playing around with it and see if I can find a combination that works. I've managed to do some good stuff on Great Western Express, so I'll hopefully try and see if I can do something like this. The thing is, from what I did play of it, it's not that fun actually having a HST that only goes at 75 miles an hour. I would think this route, I know people were going on, oh, it's such a great route to have an intercity 90s Valenta HST. And no, it wouldn't. You'd only get up to 75 miles an hour. It wouldn't be that fun. There'd be far better places for it. Like, much better that comes with another route and gets layered in and gets substituted in or layered in here than releasing it for this route, because it's really frustrating having a train like that you're constantly going from like 30 to 75 to 60 to 75 to 40 to 75. Like, That's not what you want to be doing with HST. Um, so yeah, that's that's what I'll say. If I can make it work, I'll make a video of it. Um, Also, if I ever figure out an easy way to do that font, the regional railways font, I'll try and make a video of the 37 or 40. The 37, yeah, because that's actually they did wear the livery. The 40 was long gone. Um, but yeah, I'll see. I don't think I'm gonna find a way to do it easily, and one of those express services. We'll see. We'll see. For the moment, meh. Um, but anyway, take care and hasta luego.